impossible for people to already be live. It's impossible. There's no way that two people can be live already. Oh, I forgot to do something. Yes, I'm early today because I have to leave at 11 o'clock. I have to go to lunch with my pastor. He's not feeling very well. Actually, he's got you need to pray for my pastor, Mike's Solis, because he's not doing well. Okay. All right, so I had to check the the internet. I had to check my email in case Robert Fish sent me an email. You know, so I don't want anybody to think that I have any malice toward Robert Fish. I have the highest esteem for Robert Fish. Though he may be misguided, I still love him, okay? Well, I don't know. I mean, love is a strong word. I mean, I love all man. I mean, I maybe the word love is a little strong. Brotherly love, you know, I have a brotherly love for Robert Fish, even though he's misguided in many ways. Okay, so today I'm not feeling very well. It's not that I'm not feeling very well. I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. Let me put it that way. I woke up at 4 o'clock. I went to bed. See, here's the deal. Normally I go to bed about midnight. That's when I normally go to bed, is midnight. And I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I really didn't go back. I mean, I went back and forth to sleep. But it really wasn't a deep sleep. And so I didn't really get a good, you know, wham bam sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really fully here. I have to leave at 11 o'clock. My pastor, I wish you please pray for Mike Solis. He has, I'm not going to go into detail, but it has to do with the prostate, so you guys figure it out. And he's going in for surgery in a couple weeks. So just pray for him. That's all we can do is pray. And God's will be done in his life. And I'm sure it's just, you know, traumatic for him. So I'm going to have lunch with him today at 11:30. So I have to leave here by 11. So that's why I wanted to start this live stream early. So at least I can give you a good 2 hours or an hour and 50 minutes. And so it's going to be kind of a history. I'm going to kind of give you the idea of why we did all these exclusives, okay? Because you probably might not have known the history of our exclusives, because we did 42 exclusives, basically from 2020 to 2024 or 2023. The last one being the Mayflower. So let me just kind of overview. Now, the first five, we don't have any. Is this a rerun? Well, I guess if you want to call it a rerun. I mean, unless you want me to do something else, but this is about all I'm just kind of, I blew my, I can show you the amp chassis on the, these are the amp chassis. And I did talk to Richard, and he said this is just the beginning of what Auto World is planning. It's just the beginning, which I find interesting that he said that. We are sold out of the love sets. So, okay, so here's the deal. Got him. So yesterday, Robert Fish, everybody knows who Robert Fish is. He sent an email or a message on our fan page on TikTok or on Facebook. Basically, in a nutshell, saying that I'm greedy because I'm stealing all this product for other people when I should just be, that's capitalism. I'm sorry, that's America, and we do good at it. Okay, so I had bought 10 sets, and I sold every one of them. Now, it's all about supply and demand. So if I had bought 10 sets and I wouldn't have sold any, well, then I would have just broken them up and sold the semis, or they just would have sat around because I knew they would sell sooner or later. And so they sold every one of them. I don't have any left. I wish I'd bought the other ones at the other loves that I was stopped at, but I left those two for the other customers that, quote, I was supposed to be stealing from. Tinker, let's see, Tinker, it was a typo. Remember, it was not meant to be, it was not meant to be shit. It was meant to be shipped. Ship it. Ship my item, not shit my item. Sorry, fellas, it wasn't shit that was shipped. I have no idea what you are talking about. Your item got shipped, okay, or shit, or I don't know what you're talking about. Good morning, Bryan and PTT fans. Ha ha ha. You don't have to retract the message, guys. Come on. You don't have to retract stuff. We're adults, okay? We are adults, okay? All right, so the first 4 exclusives that we did, the first one was a mistake. It was the Blurple 55 Bel Air. That was actually supposed to be a black 55 Bel Air, but they screwed up and they shipped the Blurple. And I told Craig, I said, these are supposed to be black, not Blurple. Oh, yeah, that's right. So they gave those to me at a great price. And we sold those within about 6 hours when we put them up for sale. And that was in 2020, basically September, I think it was. And then at Christmas time of 2020, okay, we got the black ones in. We actually had them air freighted in, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And no, we didn't. That was before all the freight problem. The first 4 cars that were air freighted in because of COVID was the truck, which was this, the Batmobile, and the Nomads, the 55 Nomads, black one and a purple. We got all 4 of those in at the same time. I had to spend $19,000 to get them early of 21 because they didn't know if they were going to come in. And so Craig said, we might not get these. And so I had to spend $19,000 extra for shipping. Man, what a just, oh my God. That cut into our profit. Oh my gosh. And so this is the last of those 4 cars. And these came in just before Christmas of 2021. Okay. Then, because we did the 55 Bel Airs and the 55 Bel Air Black and Blurple, and along with the 55 Bel Air Nomads, Black and Blurple, I said, well, I thought to myself, why don't I just do a combo of the 57s Bel Airs? Same thing. So I thought of, okay, well then I'll just do the 57 Bel Air and the Nomad as a combo. And I'll just do the Blurple. Same thing. And that's what I did. I said, you know what? I'm just going to do a, wrong one. I'm just going to do make basically a combo. So these are basically the exact same cars, but the 57 Bel Air and the Nomad, the 57, not the 55. Okay, and so I just said, well, I'll just do these in the same we did with the 55. And so we did that. And the Batman was red, and that sold out too. And that's where the Bel Airs came from. And a lot of people still have not bought these, okay? These are still a sleeper. I truly believe that all of a sudden people are gonna want to buy these, and there's not a lot out there, okay? There's not a lot at a lot of the slot car shows. There's not a lot of, all of a sudden people are gonna say, well, I didn't know about these. I guarantee it. All of a sudden people are gonna go, well, golly gee, I didn't know they did a 57 Bel Air with the chrome and all that. I'm telling you, that's all there is to it. Now, how did we come up with Bel Air Heat? Okay. Well, that's funny. So in 21, Tim and I, in the evenings, we would be watching Castle. It was a TV series that came out, and we were watching old episodes of it. And in the TV series, I think he was writing a novel of Heat. He put in there Castle Heat or something. I can't remember exactly. And I thought, you know, would it be cool to do? Yes, Dickie, I am all by myself right now. How can I help you? Okay, that's right. So I thought to myself, well, you know, about demolitions, I thought, why don't we do a Bel Air Heat? All of a sudden that came to my mind, Bel Air Heat. And Tim was born in 1951, and I was born in 1959. I thought, well, I'll just put those on the cars. And then Adam, his wife, had brought over a meatloaf, so we put on there Adam's meat packers. And then there was a guy, this is just nostalgia stuff that some of you guys might not know about, but there was a guy that had called back in 21, and he didn't want to work on his cars, okay? And his name was, hold on a second. His name is on the car, okay? and it's called Tim's Art Studio, and then Andre. So his name was Andre Auto Repair Shop, because he didn't want to work on the cars. Okay, he says, well, I don't want to work on these cars. I go, Andre, you got to work on the cars. I don't want to. And so I decided to put his name on the car, Andre's Auto Repair Shop. And then it has Adam's Meat Packers, and then Tim's Art Supplies, Tim's Art Studios, Andre's. And so that's how all these names and everything got on the Bel Air Heat cars. It was just kind of a fun little thing to do. And that's why we came out with the Bel Air Heat. I thought it would be cool to kind of do, you know, two Bel Airs as if they were, you know, in a demolition derby. And I used the word heat based on the TV series Castle, which was a popular TV series. And and that's what was a part of that car. Now the two cars that I wish I did not do, okay, and that is these two cars, is the Ford Mustang and the Shelby. The Shelby needs a person in it. It needs a guy that's sitting right there, and that would have changed this car. I think that if they put a person in a Shelby, that changes that car completely, and they could redo it 100 million times. Actually, I think they could do with all the cars, put a little head in them, and you know, especially if they're convertibles. And then the last of the cars that came out in this one group was the Dodge Charger. And that was just one, we thought we would make it a mirror of this car right here, which did very well. We just thought we'd mirror this one and to make them look exactly the same. ProTinkerToys. And all of these are almost sold out. So that was the end of 21, okay? And so that was our first official year in this business. I had bought the bank in 2020. I just can't believe how fast the last 4 years have gone. I bought it in April of 2020. April of 2020. And so by the following year, we hadn't even opened. So all through the months of 22 or of 21, we weren't open here in this bank. There was no, I mean, we weren't advertising. It was just, you know, if whatever people came in. We officially opened in September of 21, or Christmas of 21. So then in 22, Craig was saying, hey, what do you want to do for exclusives? And and this is when 22 started to fall apart. The supply chain started to fall apart. Shipping sea containers. Craig was saying, hey, I don't know if we're going to get product out of China. It's all falling apart. So we were going to do all of these other cars, and I'm going to show you in staggered. But then Craig said, you might as well do them all at one time. So we did this car, this, all these came in at the same time. Oh my gosh, what a nightmare. These all came at the same time. Okay. I think there was one more, and I think it might have been, either it was the, I think it was this one right here, because there were 9 cars that I got all at one time. Okay, these are all came out in 2022. Okay, these all came out in 2022. Now, I don't know for sure, but I think this might have been also in that assortment is the other Bel Air Heat, the second Bel Air Heat I got. And I just got on the internet one day and I just started looking at cars. Well, I knew I wanted to do this one because we'd had a set with this in it with a Corvette, and this was selling out like crazy. And I said, well, I just want to do this because I know this will sell. Okay. And then this was our club car for 2022, which is our Bel Air Nomad, which we're almost out of stock on that. And then our Bel Airs, red and flamed. I wanted to do kind of a red one and a flamed one. So we decided to do these two cars. And then the Lorenza, I just thought I wanted to do another NASCAR. And I hadn't seen that they had done that. And then I hadn't seen them that ever had done this car. I don't think they'd ever done this car. And I saw that and I said, well, let's just do this. And then I wanted to do trucks. And so I said, let's just do one each of the Petty. I'll do Petty and the Isaac. Okay. And so I decided to do these. Okay. And so these all came out in 2022, and that's when the economy started to cradle, and the 2022 sales were just diving. And we were selling cars and we were selling stuff, but it wasn't doing it as good as we thought it was going to do.
What wasn't doing good?
I'm just talking about cars.
Oh.
And then it all kind of fell apart in the end of 2022. Craig was getting pressure from Auto World to clear our balance because I think that Tom Lowe was trying to sell his shares. And so they wanted to get our balance down. And so I told Craig, Craig, I'm going to do my best to get you paid down. And we had a payment schedule. I was on it. I was making payments to everything that was outstanding. And then, but we still had other cars because now we had cars coming out for 2023. And this is when we decided to go together, and they would take 500 of the cars, and we did a cross promotion with Auto World. Now, Auto World, I can't tell you, but I was talking to Richard yesterday, and there's something that's going to be coming down here pretty soon, which is going to be very exciting for ProTinkerToys. And we can't really say anything about it, but Richard was talking about, that these cars right here, this is only the beginning. It's only the beginning. They got big plans. And I was talking to him. I was sitting in the van yesterday, and I was talking to him about, how that, they're doing different variants. They're doing an I-wheel, a full I-wheel, and then they're doing an I-wheel variant, where you'll have a white chassis, a white rims, but not white tires. So this is going to be the pure I-wheel, and this is going to be the I-wheel variant. And then he started talking about that they've got other plans for, and I said, what would be the best thing? And I said, man, I'd love to see a set. I'd love to see a dump display in a Walmart or a Target. That would be my dream. My dream is that Walmart or Target or one mass merchants basically puts in a huge dump display, a giant pallet, okay, filled with sets, okay, just sets, baby. Oh my gosh, I don't care what set it is, just get Get 3 million sets into America. I'll do the rest. I will advertise like crazy. Matter of fact, let me make this prediction. If they put a set, and I'll be in connection with Auto World, but if they put a set in Walmart, I'm going to do a Me TV commercial nonstop from November to Christmas. Hey, did you get a set at Walmart? Come to ProTinkerToys because we got over 2,000 cars. We got everything you need to expand your race set. You want to go into sled cars? Well, you know what? ProTinkerToys is your spot, baby. That's what we need. Give me 2% more, and the coffers will overflow. It is unbelievable. At last, let's see. No, we don't want it in Costco. So let me tell you my story with Costco, okay? I might have told you this story before, but in 2009, the year my daughter died, Chuck Arrett, the president of SCX USA, or not SCX, but TechnoToys USA, decided to sell digital sets and compact at Costco. So oh my gosh. So this was a month after Kimmy died. I drove to Texas for the entire month I spent in Texas. The whole month, okay, people? I spent the whole month in Texas. I drove I did demos at 25 Costco locations. All right. I set up the display, I demonstrated it, I showed the product on Saturday and Sunday, and then I moved to the next Costco. I did it all month of November. And then when I got home December 2nd or 7th or 8th, I came to the shed. I couldn't get into the shed because there were over 200 returned sets from Costco. Because Costco has zero return policy. You know, any reason you can turn anything and come back, anything. And that's what people did. They played with it for a day or two and then they returned it. I had sets that were returned that were never opened. I had sets that were returned that didn't even have SCX Digital in it. They had Carrera in it. I had a set that somebody's wedding ring was inside it. Now, I called. Nothing ever happened. It was a cheap ring, anyways. But I was getting sets that were never opened. Okay, they just bought them and then took them back because they didn't want them. So no, I don't want to sell at Costco ever. I would never sell anything at Costco. Never. The only stipulation I would have with Costco is you buy it, you keep it. Okay? 200 sets. I had 200 sets sitting in my shed that I had. Number one, I had to take all the sets apart. I threw all the stuff away, but I kept all the cars. I kept all the track. I kept all the hand throttles, all the track. I kept everything, but I threw everything else away because I couldn't sell them. People are selling them on Marketplace now for double the price. Pete says there's a Carrera set at Costco. It's a Ghost set, and it's $98. I haven't seen one there. I'll go check tomorrow, but I haven't seen one. But all we need to do is get a set into Sam's or Target. Now, we sold 200,000 sets at Target of our Go system, but because our Go cars were defective in the sense of how the guide pins attach, I told SCX these are a problem, and they didn't want to they didn't want to listen to me, so I just ignored them. You know, so Richard said that there's some big news, and they're working on it, and that's why they're coming out with this amp chassis. He was telling me that there's 12 people that put together a extraction chassis, but they only need 3 people to put this chassis together. So when you're looking at the numbers, trying to make as many sets as you can, you drop that price way down. Therefore, you can put more track in it. The track is the cheapest part of the track, or the set. It's really mostly automated. Your track is the cheapest, Pete, okay? Bryan called me last night. He is so excited to spend 8 hours with me in the van to go to New Jersey. No, I'm not actually. I really don't want to go to this show at all, just so you know. I don't want to go to this show. I don't want to go to the one next week, but nobody else wants to do these because all my kids want to, have time with their families. Okay, so
I said I was going next week's show. Are you doing St. Louis?
no, I would rather not if I didn't have to.
I already told you I had it covered.
You did, huh?
I said if you have this one, I'll take the next one.
Oh. Let's see how well that works.
We'll probably make a lot more money. You scare all of our customers away.
I scare customers away.
Yeah, they feel intimidated by you. Right? How's everybody doing today? They don't like you dipping your pizza. That turns them off.
Fine, I won't go.
Yeah. What's this still doing here?
That I have to wait for him to pay for that.
Okay.
All right, Bryan, so let you go. All right, later. Good morning, Bryan.
Good morning. How are you doing today? Okay, so then we decided to come up with these. These were the worst of all of our cars. These cars right here. These nobody likes. Nobody liked this one. Nobody liked this one. Nobody liked this one. Nobody liked this one. And the reason being is that I'm one retailer, and I came out in less than 1 year. I came out with 40 exclusives. Let's oversaturate the market, Bryan. Do I resent that? No, not necessarily. Now, these are my favorite 2 of the last set. We don't have a lot of these because we did sell a lot to Auto World, and then Auto World unloaded a bunch of these to other dealers that I did not know. And so we only got, of the 1,500 or 1,000 that were ordered, we only got about maybe 300 of these. And that is the BW Beetle and the Samurai. Nobody's ever done this body, too, by the way. All right. And so these 2 are going to be the, I would say, the secret 2. I call them the secret 2 because all of a sudden people are going to know, where did these cars come from? I didn't know you did the Super Samurai. Now, we have a lot of Super Samurais, so I'm not in any hurry giving these away, okay? And the same thing with the Beetle. See, the Beetle was a strange one because every Beetle that has come out from Auto World over the last 4 years, I'm completely sold out. And I thought, well, wow, okay, I'll do a Beetle. Well, they didn't like the flames. Go figure. But I like them, and so that's all that matters. And then we came out with the the Blurple, Nomad, and the we're almost out of these. You don't get one of these, you ain't getting them, baby. They're gone. They're gone. And then the El Camino sold out. The El Camino sold out faster than we sold out of the El Camino faster than it was on the shelf. Completely sold out of the El Camino. Black flamed El Camino. Go figure that one out. And then the Badman. Again, this is a nice one. And then my favorite one of all time. This is my favorite of any car that I've done. This is my favorite. Can anybody tell me which is my favorite? Does anybody have any guesses? My favorite is the blue Bel Air. I still have to get the Badman, Anthony Bateman. The Badman started off slow, then exploded in sales. Yes. The El Camino, is it the, no, it's not. You ready? Here's the my favorite, okay? Dun, 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 dun. My Mayflower. I love this. I love you. Oh, my sweet little car. Oh, you're such a good little car. You are a good little car. Yes, you are. Now, we don't have any iWheels, or we sold out. And then this, okay, so this car right here, this is a very unique car. And you're saying, why is it unique? Well, here's why. Is that Fly did this in 2005 or 2000, I think it was 2000 Fly. Fly did this in 1/32. And as a matter of fact, I have one back at the house. I'll probably have to show you one day. And I said, well, why do I do the Tergel in the GT40 as a kit? Realizing that nobody wanted them. Now all of a sudden everybody wants them and I'm sold out. Or we can't sell them officially because of the magnets. Beautiful car though, highly detailed too. All the black, this is what's really cool, is all the black around the windows. That is hard to do. And the black around the window or the mirrors, or I mean the lights, the black in the back. It's a beautiful car. This is a beautiful car. And then the last cars that we ever did, they came out just when the came out with the three gold, the gold, the silver, and the black 41 2005 GT40s. And that was the assortment of the assortment. Now, the last assortment, that was a complete mistake. Everything was wrong with this. Okay, they did the wrong listing. They did the wrong signage. They did the wrong packaging. Everything was, well, now the packaging wasn't right. But everything that was done, that was wrong, could have been done wrong on this. And they did it, okay? For example, they were all supposed to have our logo on the front like this. Well, this one doesn't have any logos of ours because they had just taken CP C or SC 369 and they just took these and added them to our assortment. Well, that wasn't unique. And I told them, how could you have done that? Then the LA Hooker, they don't have our logo on the front, but it's on the back. I mean, everything that it could have been wrong on this assortment was done wrong, okay? So these both have CP 8069, but this CP 8069. This says SC 369. Go figure. So this assortment, SC or CP 8069, was a complete mess. Everything that was wrong with this was wrong, okay? You couldn't have gotten it more wrong, okay, than this assortment right here. You could not have gotten it more wrong. And so, now, I thought the Nomad, okay, Nomads are all been popular. Popular Nomads. Okay, I said, all right, I'm going to do a gold Nomad. People hate the gold Nomad. Go figure, Go figure. I did 750 of these cars. We only got 750 of all three of them. Okay, that's it. And the LA Hooker is the #1 car. Now, we've got these back to regular price because I'm not discounting them anymore. Because I know this is worth $39. And then we got in other exclusives from other people. The Badman, El Camino. These are done by Auto World. These were 2 exclusives by Auto World. And then we got all these Slot Car Depot cars. All the Slot Car Depot cars. All the Slot Car Depot cars. And then we got the yellow Chevy, the yellow and the red Bel Airs. We got these with the flames, orange and the red. Because we have had no exclusives for 2023 for 4. I've had no exclusives this year. We're trying to get ourselves upright. So we've sold out of all of the the Loves cars that I bought. The only car I have right now is the GTO, I think. The orange GTO. All the sets are gone. Yeah, I decided I'm not going to the New Jersey show. I just don't feel well. So I'm going to stay home and do a bunch of live streams on Saturday and Sunday so people can at least have my presence. Okay, and you can all enjoy me in the shed. How's that? Does that sound fun to you, everybody? Does everybody have fun? That sounds good. Okay, Peter Pizza for you. Who is? Oh, not another one. What is Peter? What's Peter Pizza for you too? Who is that guy? Did he change his name? Oh my gosh. Snuggies changed his name. Oh my gosh. Oh, you don't tell me. He did. He changed his name. He changed his names to Peter. Oh my gosh. I don't understand it. Well, that's Snuggles. Well, who's Peter? Who is Peter? That's Phil's brother? I'm bringing a fast car to race. That's Phil's brother? You better come to Jersey, Bryan. Well, first of all, you don't threaten Bryan Young, okay? That's one thing you don't do, is you threaten Bryan Young. Yes. No, I'm not coming. No, it's his brother. You mean to tell me he's got a brother? Oh my gosh. Am I gonna have both of them there? Oh, I can't handle this. I gotta sit down. I'm gonna throw up. I gotta throw up. Oh my gosh.
How's everybody doing today? What'd you figure out?
It's 5 p.m. They're gonna launch. Yeah, the launch today is at 5 p.m. The Starship 6. President Trump's gonna be there. That's gonna be spectacular. Now, everybody has to understand that these are test flights. Okay, there can be a million different problems, and that's why they're working on. Do you realize that that SpaceX has launched, what did they were saying, like 9 Falcons this week? 9 Falcon rockets in 1 week. Go figure that out. So we got the BRE cars. Here's the BRE, pretty sweet looking car. Check that out. Isn't that awesome looking? Daniel was supposed to put some of the BRE cars into stock. Oh, he does have them in. Oh, boy. Here, let's show you some of the BRE cars. We've never really shown you the BRE cars. There's 3 BRE cars. We've got the Datsun. Oh, wow. We have all 3 of them. Number 3, 46, and 85. Look at these, baby. Look at that. Isn't that sweet looking? Mother of Mary. Check that out. Doesn't that look sweet? That's a nice looking car. Then you got the Datsun 510 or 620 pickup truck. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? And then the 510, Datsun 510. No, we did not have 47% off. Is that the BRE cars you didn't have during the... Yes, exactly. We got... No, I'll tell you what happened. I had to buy these special from another source that were not the same price that I got them from AutoWorld. I had to buy them from Horizon because AutoWorld is sold out. So I bought what was it, 9 boxes of 12 from Horizon, and their car prices are higher than I get them at AutoWorld. And so I could not put them on sale because I'd lose money. So I just decided, and plus they weren't here when the sale was going on. They came in, unfortunately, yes, coincidentally, right after the sale. And those are the BRE cars. Plus, I got more coming in next year when the reshipments come in. So this weekend is the New Jersey show. I gotta have a meeting with TFX. He's mad at me. I don't blame him for being mad at me. Whatever they want to do.
Maybe.
What?
Maybe.
What?
What does the invoices do?
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Okay, I'll forward it to you. You want me
Yeah,
to
that'd
start
be.
forwarding it?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. See, a lot of people don't necessarily like AutoWorld. There's a couple people that don't like AutoWorld because they don't know how to take care of their cars. Okay, if you have a problem, see, there's a lot of people that, like, for example, there's a guy named Pizza for Me Too, or whatever. Pizza for Me, You Too. I mean, what a name. Where would you get a name? Pizza for Me Too. Where would you get a last name like that? You got to be Italian or something. You know, you have to be an Italian with a name like that. I mean, seriously. And most Italians aren't very good mechanics, if you didn't notice that. So I didn't know if you didn't know that Italians weren't known for being mechanics. Matter of fact, my dad told me in World War II that the Italians, most of their vehicles were very shoddy because they weren't very good mechanics, okay? Italians. I'm just saying Italians. I'm not talking, you got Ferrari, okay, but, they're not very good mechanics. Yeah. What are they known for? Spaghetti. They're known for spaghetti, okay? Yeah, look at the Fiat. I mean, look at that car. The most pathetic car ever made, the Fiat, okay? And then you got Ferrari, overrated. You know what I'm saying? You're just buying a name. You're not buying a car. They constantly broke down. Auto World are mean ass. Oh, fix it again, Tony. Yeah, that's right. Fix it again, Tony. Bryan, that's really arrogant. Well, if you didn't know that was a joke, then you don't really understand what I'm doing, okay? Because Snuggles is basically having fun at my expense by buying a hat, and now his brother. Now I'm going to have to deal with Pete. I mean, I can't imagine those two. How did they live as brothers? Pete and Phil? I mean, what are those names? Pete and Phil. I mean, how did they get through high school? Hey, pizza for me too. Hey, pizza for me too. You too. How did that happen going through high school? Then you got Arbuckle. Where did Arbuckle come from? A. Arbuckle. Two for one pizza. Yeah, 2 for 1 pizza, Joe. I'd like to know where Arbuckle got that name. Arbuckle. What the heck? Why did he just use his name? Pete and Ryan. Let's see, Jim. You don't know what you're talking about. You and your blanket statements. All you have to do is watch the Cars movie where Tony Shalhoub is what's his name? Fiat, the little scooter and all that. Audio is going in and out. Is it really? I don't know why it's going. Ha ha ha. You're funny. You're funny, huh? You're funny. It's not just about cars. I got to do something really quick. Freedom.
Yeah, it says they need 5.
5 freedoms?
Right, this is what it looks like. I found.
Yeah, I know which one it is. They're down in the warehouse.
Okay.
That's where they put them all. Where's Daniel?
He went to paint. Okay, and then I need your help on this one.
I don't know if we have these. You know what? And I figured this out. You know, I don't necessarily like Ray Kroc because I think he ruined McDonald's, but you know, people say that he stole it from the McDonald brothers, but really, at the time that he sold, they sold him basically just their initial location because there was no real big chain. You know, there wasn't, 2,000 stores. There wasn't all these different. Basically, they sold him in 1962. Their main store, they each got $1.5 million for just that store. At that price back then, it was they're the ones that didn't see the long-term vision. Anyways, I don't know why I brought that up. I just wanted to.
Thoughts enter your brain.
Now, why did this shotgun get shipped?
No, it's right here.
Okay.
Right here. There you go.
Oh, I have to do something here. What? Well, it's not my fault. That's you Italians. You can't keep your stuff working. Well, I mean, to have you as a brother, that must have been torture. Tough. I mean, I'd have had to go to shock treatment just to get myself through high school. Do I have to? Do I have to use that name, teacher? Mom, do I have to use that name? Pizza for me too? What the heck does that mean? Okay, so what do you want? Oh, you wanted to bother me again. I know. Bother your wife, okay? I'm sure she would much rather you give her affections than me. No, I can hear. See, that's your phone. That's your Italian phone, okay? Did you really? Unbelievable. Okay, I got to get work done. All righty. Bye. Bryan Young. Well, they're inside the set. I'd have to look to see if we have any extra finished gates. Yes. Yeah, let me they would be down at the warehouse. I'd have to check the warehouse to see where they're at. All right. Yep, I'll look into it. Give me a call like Friday, okay? Thank you. Yep. All right. I got that done. I got that fixed. I gotta fix this. Hey, where did you find these TFX chassis 104s? Where did you find the 55 Bel Air TFX chassis? The 104s?
The 104s, all the chassis are right here.
No, not those. The pit kit ones.
TFX pit kit.
Right here. Oh, you didn't. Never mind. You didn't do it. Okay. My mistake. Never mind.
That's an Auto World one.
Huh?
That's Auto
No, I know
World.
that. These are the TRX 104.
I can look real quick.
Now there's none over there, but I don't know if Daniel's. I'm gonna run down the warehouse. I don't know if he left them down there. Okay. All right. So I got that taken care of. I had to do something real quick. All right. So we we sold out of the semi sets. Do you need any more semi sets?
No, I have all of them for the current orders.
Are you sure? Because it says we're out of them, but I still have one here.
That is not a semi set, is it?
Well, that one's not, but this one is.
Right. So does if our inventory doesn't.
Well, that's what I'm, because I have another one down at the warehouse. I just want to make sure that, because I saw we had 2 come in last night, because I added 3 into the inventory.
Let me check the orders, make sure there's not 2 of them. That's all one, that's one, and that's one. So
Okay, so you need 3 then.
Wait a minute, I have that one, right, and then I'm good for the orders current.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, because I put 3 in inventory last night. All right. Because I've got 1 more at the.
And you couldn't find.
Now my lady, if I'm not, I have to leave at 11 o'clock for my pasture.
Okay.
I
Take care of it.
that my lady might come with her
She
NASCAR.
called yesterday.
Oh jeez.
Trump Tower, right?
Yeah, Trump, yeah, right.
Isn't that something?
Yes, her name is Trumpster or something.
Trump Tower.
Trump Tower, that's right.
Yeah.
What did she say?
She said should she go get him? I said yes. If you have the
Right.
agreement with Bryan, he'll pay you for him. But she didn't know when she'd be back up this week.
Okay.
I asked her if she said she has family up somewhere,
She does.
but she wasn't going to see him for Thanksgiving.
She's not.
Yeah.
Oh, that's because Trump probably was elected. No, she's not. But right here. There you go, buddy. You are welcome. Okay, so we've got one. I think I have one more. Either I think I have one or two more semi sets down at the shed. So right now we have 0 in inventory, and I'll put 2 more in stock. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to go looking for more sets. You know what? Maybe I could do. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna offer Robert Fish a vacation. That if he comes down here, him and I will both get in my van and we will go travel and find as many love sets in the van as we can. What do you think of that idea? Does that sound like a great idea? Road trip with Robert Fish, live streams. Oh my gosh. Holy cow, that was too much. So I don't know how many sets that I have. I think I have 2 more. I think I bought 10. And ProTinkerToys.com. Can I help you today, please? Hey, what's just calm down here? What's going on, huh? Hey, calm down. Yes, what can I help you with? Okay, the gold set is going to be once we know that they're shipping to or they've landed and we get a notification, then we're going to put them up for sale. All right? Okay? Hey, no problem. Thank you very much. Yep. All right. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is, what time is it? I got a half hour. I got a half hour. I have to leave at 11 o'clock. Can you guys hold on for a second? Because I want to try to get these in inventory before I leave. Robert Fish! Hey, Mike. Hey, Robert Fish is finally here. Back at you, Rich. You need a Big Mac, Brian. No, I don't. Okay, so let me tell you something. Okay, so Adam has spilled the beans. He told me he wasn't going to say anything. Okay, so last Friday, let me just spill the beans, okay? Last Friday, I left here around 1 o'clock. I drove to Upper Sandusky, which is actually south. So people think Upper Sandusky, well, it would be north. Well, no, it's not, because when you're talking river lingo, if you're up a river, then you're up. And so Sandusky River starts from Lake Erie and it goes south. And so if you're upper, that means you're up into the river. And so the town Upper Sandusky is actually south of Findlay. And so I went down there, okay? I went to the Loves in Upper Sandusky. And I bought all the sets and all the cars. And then I called from Upper Sandusky. I called Napoleon. I said, do you have the new sets? The new semi sets? They go, yes. I said, okay, I'll be there to pick them up. And I got there and they had the cars and the sets set aside for you. Now the guy there said I could only buy 2 of the sets. And so I only bought 2 of the sets because somebody else was coming to pick them up. And so I then drove from Napoleon to Woodburn, Indiana is about 40 miles. So I drive and it's about 4 o'clock by the time I get to Woodburn, or 3 o'clock. And so I get to Woodburn and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since 7 o'clock. And there's a McDonald's there, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had a McDonald's Big Mac and a fry and a Coke. That meal was so bad. After not eating it for a year, those fries were disgusting. The burger was bland and just tasteless. It was no good. It was no good at all. I didn't enjoy it at all. And then I called McDonald's on the phone. Yeah, and it was $20 too. I called them on the phone and said, I'll never eat at McDonald's again. I tried it and I almost threw up. It was terrible. And so don't tell David that. Please don't tell David that I did that. I broke down and went to McDonald's. Because David will never forgive me, because he always wants to go to McDonald's. I say, David, I'm never going to McDonald's. Just a bad experience for a love of Mike. That's right. It's for the love of Mike. I mean, first of all, I've always wondered why McDonald's French fries taste so bad lately. And it's because they don't use talent anymore. And that's why I loved McDonald's French fries so much as a kid. And then all of a sudden in the 90s, after I got out of the Navy, the fries were terrible. They got rid of talent. And now they have all these other ingredients. You know, it's so funny. Okay, tell the truth. Did you have 2 burgers? I had 1 Big Mac. And okay, so I told the counter lady, I said, listen, I haven't been to a McDonald's in 1 year. The last time I was, it was terrible. And I said, I want a Big Mac, no cheese, no onions. You could put the sauce and everything on it, and then a no salt fry. Okay, so the fries were no salt. They were hot. The burger was nicely done, put together correctly. It just was terrible. You know, 2 patties and it just wasn't enough beef. There was more bun than burger. You know, and it wasn't enjoyable. It just was not an enjoyable meal at all. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. So that was my experience with McDonald's last Friday. So that's that. ProTinkerToys.com. Can I help you today, please? I'm the integrator. Yeah, Steve Pateki. Yes, I got your thing. I've got it ready to go. I just haven't had time to get the thing done. Okay. Yep, I did. I got it for you already. You're packed up and ready to go. I will. Yep, no problem. Thanks a lot, buddy. Steve Pateki. Let's see. McDonald's fries are yummy. They're not any yummy anymore. You are nuts. You have to go. No, we do. Join yourself a smash burger. I hate smash burger. I went to a smash burger and I ended up leaving. Poor Bryan. It was poop food. That's right. Good morning. Nobody home. Chick-fil-A way better. Yes, sir. Quite. I quit the Big Mac because the small patties. I love switch to the quarter pounder because. No, here's what McDonald's did. About 2 years ago, they came out with a new patty that was a little larger than their regular patty, which they should just do away with that patty altogether because their new patty basically exactly the size of their bun. Okay? That's what they should do. do is use that new patty. I don't know what they called that patty. If I don't know, it was the Whopper or the Big Mac Junior patty or something. It was a new patty that they were trying out, and they should have used that patty and got rid of their old patty, because that patty is exactly the same size as the bun. Okay, now, yeah, I love Five Guys, but you don't have a Five Guys at every location, okay? And Five Guys is almost $50 to eat, okay? You know, so, you know, that's just the way it is, you know? I don't know what else to tell you, you know? I don't know what to tell you, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, when I tell you the things, that's the truth. Okay, let's see. Okay, 11:30 at Chick-fil-A, correct? 11:30 at Chick-fil-A, correct? 11:30. So, I think that's about it for today's show. Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake makes a very good, they've had financial problems. You know that you can buy a Steak and Shake franchise for $10,000 and they'll set you up with a location and all that? I was thinking of doing that, actually. I was thinking of taking $10,000 and investing in a Steak and Shake. Put it right next here. A Steak and Shake right here in Wayne. Right next to my bank. Put a Steak and Shake right there. How many people do you think would come to my Steak and Shake here in Wayne? Yes, not all outlets are equal. That's right, Robert Fish. Look at that. See, I could agree with Robert Fish. Not often, but I could agree with Robert Fish. We call it the choke and poke here, Rich. Okay. All right, so the new amp chassis, these are coming very soon. We will let you know when your pre-orders can be, and that is the dumpsters, or the dump trucks with the new amp chassis, the really new powerful amp chassis, double power. And that's Auto World's answer to try to get their prices down, because they want to get sets into Walmart or Target. If they can get a set to Target, maybe all free toy with every meal at Steak and Shake. Poke and joke. Harvey's is decent up here in Canada. But how much are the burgers, Robert Fish? Are they $50? or I don't think, wait a minute, I don't think you're allowed to serve beef in Canada anymore. I think you have to serve veggie burgers. I don't think you're allowed to serve beef in Canada anymore. I think they took away that right for you to eat beef in Canada. Because I know the environmentalists want to get rid of beef in Canada, you know, so, and they'll have just, pretty soon they're just going to have veggie burgers, okay? Veggie burgers, have a good burger. A veggie burger, come and get your veggie burger. Well, guys, I showed you all of our exclusives for last year's. $4 a burger, $46 in tax. There you go, yeah, $46 in climate tax. Yes, we're gonna carbon tax your burger. So there'll be a guy coming by your house when you grill, and he's gonna tax you for your grill. Okay? All a bunch of communist crap. Veggie burgers are gross. Yes, they are. Who eats fish sandwiches? Hey, who eats fish sandwiches? I hate fish sandwiches. The only fish sandwich I will eat is a chicken or a McDonald's chicken sandwich or fish sandwich, but I haven't eaten McDonald's since last Friday, which was an anomaly, because I hadn't eaten there in 1 year. Okay, so my cooler is completely empty. All my employees literally have drank every bop of my pop. Here, look at this. completely empty. I've got an order of pop coming in tomorrow to restock our machine. We got the new Race Masters cars coming out this Friday. Hopefully they come out. We're gonna be getting them today. Coke and pizza. That's right, Coke and pizza. So tomorrow on Saturday, when we get to the mayor's house, okay, they're gonna have pizza there, and I'm bringing a whole case of Mexican Coke. Okay, a Mexican Coke, and I'm gonna get me Coca-Cola cups, and I'm gonna put them with ice. And I'm going to fill it with a Coke. And then I'm going to take my pizza and I'm going to dunk it right into the pizza, baby. And I'm going to do it on live stream, baby. So everybody knows that Gale Force Hobbies is officially opened. Okay? Do you understand? So we're going to do this big here, okay? I'm going to start working on my Trump, okay? Everything's big here. This is so cool here. I love this here. Really cool. It's not a bad voice. It's just... The problem with me doing voices nowadays is I don't have my full mouth. And when you have a denture, that affects all your speech. Matter of fact, I tried on my new denture yesterday. Oh, brother. You guys are going to see a new voice out of my mouth for a while until I get used to it. Because this denture has a rubber lining in it, where my new one is all porcelain. Okay? Let's see you do James Cagney. You dirty rat. I'm going to get you right now. Yes? And that's where he's going to be. We're going to do it right my way. Do you understand? I used to do James Cagney all the time. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. I'm a Yankee Doodle Day. You dirty rat. I used to do Emma G. Robinson really good too. Yeah, Shane, I am G. Robinson, Shane, and we're going to get you, Shane. You got to listen here. This is the way we're going to do it, Shane. I used to do them all the time in high school. That's all I ever did was talent shows in high school. I was the best, too. Just never, this show brought to you by Bryan and Dentures and Mac and Toe. Mac and Toe. No wonder bully picked on you. Yes, my bullies, they did pick on me until I stuck up, and then they didn't pick on me anymore. That's one thing a bully doesn't like, is somebody that actually sticks up for themselves, okay? You want some of me? Come and get it, my friend. I'm going to be here all day long. And if you want some of me, you're going to have to get through me. I remember this one fat kid. I think I was in kindergarten. Big fat kid. Like Frankie almost. A pudgy guy. And he was always picking on me, walking home for school. Always picking on me. Always. One day I just said, you know what? Okay, I'm done. And right there in the middle of not in the middle of the street, on the side of the street, we just started going after it. Punching, kicking. I said, you know what? If you want to do this, that's fine. But you know what? I'm just going to make you suffer. And I did. And I got in the fight with him. And after that, we were best friends. We were best friends. You know? So that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Same thing. Anyway. Well, guys, I have to get out of here today early. I'm sorry for having a short show because we have literally, we have 49 people, not as many as normally. We had 60 people at one time. I might do a later show today. Today is Tuesday. I might do something in the shed. I haven't decided. You're right, Brian. Brian, that's how it was back in the day. It was. I remember, there was this one kid that always wanted to fight me. Always. I want to fight you, Brian. You better be. I said, okay, fine. You know what? After school, I'll be out in the front of the school, and I'll wait there. If you want to come there, I'll wait for you. So after school, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. He never shows up. Now, was I nervous? Yeah, I was nervous. But you know what? You're just gonna, if you're gonna get beaten up, especially if you're a kid, it's not gonna be. It's just gonna be wild punches. I usually grabbed them by the neck. Okay, whenever I could grab somebody, I'd grab them by the neck, and I would choke them till they passed out. You know, just go after them and then just punch them in the gut as much as you can. I might get bruised up. I might get a blood eye or a bloody nose. You know, and you're done with it. You're right. You're done with it. Yep, that's right. You're right, Brian. Brian, that's how it was in the day. Well, anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for this live stream today. And we will talk to you guys later. I'll be here tomorrow morning, bright and early. We got our pop coming tomorrow, so our pop machine's going to be restocked, and so Sarah can drink all of it. ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. How can I help you today? You want to pay me the invoice before I get going. Well, okay. Yeah, I don't know there, Scotty. Okay, so let's see. We need to get it so they can't see you when I put all your credit card stuff in. All righty, Scotty. Let's see here. All right, we got to go over here. We got to go over here. We got to go to there. We got to go here. We got to get that. We got to copy that. We now have to go down here. We have to push that. I have to paste your name. And now go with the card. Wait a minute, wait. All right. Yep. All right, I got that. Now the next set of three. Yep. Wait, no. All right, start those. I missed one number. After 5, 7. Yep. And the expiration. And the number on the back. Say that again. Okay, now why is it saying that the display is no longer available? Hold on. It's 524 Lane, right? I got to do this all over again. Hold on. All right, I need the card again. Sorry. Expiration. And the number on the back. Let's see if this fixed it. Alrighty. Okay, we'll get this out today, okay? Thanks. Yep, bye. Okay, that Robert Myers is done. We'll get that shipped out to him. Which one's mine? Where'd mine go? Where did it? Oh, it didn't print. It should have. All right, Scott Myers, I'm putting your label on right now. I got to get out of here. His Hot Wheel displays, along with 3 boxes of Looney Tunes in this box right here, baby. Yes, sirree. There we go, all done. Scott Myers is out for lunch. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. We're going to be maybe doing a video down in the shed tonight. I'll talk to Ryan. Maybe you get one up there after I come back from. We will see you tomorrow morning at 9:30. We're going to have a good show tomorrow morning. It's going to be a great show tomorrow morning. Why I know it, I have no idea why it's going to be a great show tomorrow. But it could be a terrible show. I might have a bad night because I didn't get a good sleep last night. I had a terrible night's sleep. I had all these nightmares. I'm driving my car, and all of a sudden I hate when I have car vehicle where I'm driving my van, and all of a sudden I drive it off a cliff, and then I pick it up with my hand and put it back on the road. It doesn't make any sense. Or like my camper, I'm driving my camper on the side of a road, and it's like I don't have any room, and for some reason it fits. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, so don't forget the amp chassis are coming soon in the 2 new sets, the Blues Brothers and the new Gold Rush set. And we will see you later. Race set, that's right. See you guys.